Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahawashi, Bahashim Racha Kodash, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto you brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity, and also peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And the name of this lesson is going to be whosoever will come after Yahawashi. And in this lesson, I wanted to read this small passage here in the book of Mark, chapter 8, verse 34 on down, and just explain unto you through the Spirit of Yahawashi the importance of serving the Lord. Because most men don't know what it means to truly serve Yahawashi, you know? And you have to understand that, man, what you have been called into, what you are a part of, okay? Most men don't understand the severity of what we are doing. We are walking in the path of our Lord Yahawashi, following in his footsteps, doing what he did, man. And guess what? We're going to have to suffer as he suffered. Now, we're not going to suffer on his level because no man will ever endure what Yahawashi did. But we're going to take part in his sufferings. And all of us have our own, individual sufferings, but it's our portion for our faith, man. And so I just wanted to read this passage here, and Lord willing, you brothers and sisters are edified. So starting here in the book of Mark, chapter 8 and 34, it reads, And when he had called the people unto him with his disciples also, he said unto them, Whosoever will come after me, right? Whosoever going to come into the truth and serve Yahawashi, right? Let him deny himself. That is the first thing that you have to do, brother. You have to deny yourself, meaning deny the old man that you were and your wants and your needs, okay? And put Yahawashi first and his ministry first, okay? You have to do that. And if you're incapable of doing that, it's going to be hard for you to serve Yahawashi, man. Because you're going to have one foot in the world and one foot so-called in the truth, man. And eventually the world and the flesh is going to overtake you, man. You have to totally deny yourself completely, man, and become a new man in the spirit, all right? And that takes time. That's not something that you can do overnight. It's a process, man, for all of us, of being corrected, of constantly learning, of constantly pushing these videos, all right, doing the work. It's a lot that you have to do, man, but it can be done, okay? It says, and take up his cross and follow me. Now, taking up your cross is talking about you enduring your hell, man. You got to endure the sufferings that you are going through, brother, because guess what? The Most High putting you through it. If you didn't know, the Most High God is putting us through this hell, through these different trials and tribulations in our lives, man. And we have to deal with it, okay? Because that's a show of your faith, man. That's a show of endurance, all right? Now, all of us, isn't just, these strong individuals that can just endure a lot of things, man. It's the Spirit of the Lord that's on us to endure these things, man. The Spirit of Yahawashi is in brothers and sisters, okay? To endure the sufferings that we are going through, man. And the Most High tells us in the scriptures that he won't put on us more than we can handle, man. So what you are going through, brother, you can deal with that, man. You just got to remain strong and fight and pray, okay? Because Yahawashi, he endured too. And guess where he at now? On the right hand of the Father, okay? And he's getting ready to come back and get his glory on the earth, all right? You know what? Let's get Hebrews, okay? Hebrews 12 and 2. This Hebrews chapter 12 and 2, it says, looking unto Yahawashi, the author and finisher of our faith, right? We have to look unto Yahawashi for our example, Okay? He's the ultimate example in the faith, man. It says, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross. What was the joy set before him? Him receiving all power in heaven and earth. Him being the second most powerful power in the universe, man. Him having all things in subjection unto him, other than his Father, man. That was the joy set before him. It said he endured the cross, meaning what? He endured his hell, man. And if you read the gospel, Yahawashi suffered a whole lot, okay? He suffered a whole lot, man. Then got crucified, spit on, beat on, all that stuff. He endured it, okay? So guess what? If we come to serve Yahawashi, we got to endure whatever we are dealing with, man. Even though it don't feel good, okay? Paul tells you that. Being chastised don't feel good. It messes with your flesh. It weighs on your mind, right? But nevertheless, you have to endure it if you want the reward of the kingdom, man. It says, despising the shame. Our Lord was getting put to shame, man, on his crucifixion, all right? He was standing trial, covered in blood and whips, a throwing of crowns on his head, man. Had his face marred. But he despised all that shame, even though people were talking noise to him, man. Even on his death, they were talking to him crazy, man, on the cross. He endured that. He despised that because he knew what was coming for him after that suffering, man. That's the same mentality that we got to take on, brothers. It says, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh. That was his reward. And guess what? If we endure unto the end and fight like Yahawashi did, we're going to be joint heirs with Yahawashi, man. And he's going to bless us with the things that his Father has given him. Okay? So going back to Mark 8 and verse 35 now, it says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, right? Whosoever try to save his life in this world, try to maintain their worldly image, okay? You're going to lose your life, man, because there is no true life in this world. This is Esau world, man. Esau world is full of elemental P, all right, community people, whores and sluts and pimps and murderers and gangbangers and all kind of madness, man. There ain't no true life in this world. But you have some guys who want to maintain their lives in this world. And it's hard for them to serve Yahawashi. It's hard for them to come out on the highways and the byways every week and preach, constantly do videos, get cursed out. Jake don't want to, deal with that. Jake want this world. Jake want these hoes. Jake want the cars and the clothes and the jewelry, man. That's what Jake want. But the Lord said you're going to lose your life, man. It says, but whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, the same shall save it. But guess what, brother? If you deny yourself, as the Lord said, in this world, and your life in this world, and for the gospel's sake, right? The Lord said, for my sake and the gospel's sake, you're going to save your life, man. Us being in this ministry, pushing this gospel, all right, doing this work, that's saving our lives, man. I didn't say Yahawashi just said it. In his word. We are saving our lives by doing this. And we hope to get saved unto the end, endure unto the end, man. But we are in the midst of salvation by being in this truth, man. It says, verse 36, for what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul, right? Let's say that you, so-called try to save your life. Do you get all the things that you want in this world? All the things that you desire in this life. But guess what, man? You're going to lose your soul. You're going to lose yourself in this world, man. Demons are in this world, man. And you're going to lose yourself messing with these women, going out to the club all the time. Being around wicked people, you're going to lose yourself, man. But most Jake don't care. Look at these celebrities. They lost their souls, man. For the goodness of this world, for temporary pleasure, man. Only for a season, bro. It's not like you're going to do it forever. It's only for a season, man. But what's coming for the elect and righteousness is going to be everlasting, man. We're going to be balling for eternity. Y'all going to ball for what, 20 years, 30 years? 10 years, whatever. That's temporary, man. People, all right, mainly who have the riches of this world, they're depressed, on drugs, heavy on alcohol. They commit suicide, all kind of things, man. Because they don't know how to cope with it. They're bugged out, okay? Because it's not in righteousness, man. It says, or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul, right? Most people do anything, man, to have the riches of this life. Give Jake a blue check on Instagram. Give him 6 figures a year. All right, a woman of his dreams. Okay, a fancy house, a fancy car. You get Jake, man. But it really don't even take that much to get Jake, but that's the ultimate standard amongst, all right, the so-called Black and Latino community, man. Them being known, having money, having the cars, having the girls, a little business here and there. That's life to Jake. Jake don't want to rule the planet Earth. Jake don't want to have these nations in captivity. He just want a piece of the crumbs. That's all. But it's going to cost you, man. And if you want that life, it's going to cost you, man. Your salvation, that is. Okay? So deny this world, man. Because in the end, we're going to get everything back in righteousness, all right? It says, verse 38, whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels. So if you are ashamed of this truth, ashamed of standing out on the highways and the byway with your garment on, being seen live on video, being seen with brothers, if you're ashamed of this thing, man, the Lord gonna be ashamed of you. And Yahawashi is right around the corner, man. This is a adulterous and sinful generation, bro. Why are you ashamed of the Lord? Or why do you think about what other people think, man, in this world? These people are bugged out. I don't care what these niggas think about me. A nigga, bro, and a slut whore with weave on and eyelashes and tattoos on her forehead, I'm gonna be worried about what they say. Boy, you gotta be kidding me. Or my mama and them. Or my cousin them. Or some friends from the world. Don't be stunning them people, man. They gonna, look, bro, if they ain't right, the Most High gonna get them. That's the truth of the matter, man. But you shouldn't be ashamed serving the Lord. You should be in full confidence, man. Knowing that you have this truth. Knowing that you have a chance at salvation. That should motivate you, and you should overlook those things, man. Look to the kingdom of heaven and despise this shame, bro. Because it said, I believe that in I think that's Corinthians. Okay, we look like fools to the world. And we are fools for Yahawashi's sake. But I'd rather be a fool for Yahawashi's sake than a fool for this world. Because this world is going to lead to death, man. But our Lord Yahawashi is going to lead to everlasting life. So I take on this foolishness and this shame anytime. Because there's a true reward for it, man. So I hope and pray that this sit down will edify unto you, brothers and sisters. Shalom.